Hello and welcome to the video. In this one I'll be showing you my notes I took from math class during my school years. So let's check out this book or these notes. By the way, this is in Serbian, so maybe a little harder to understand, but because it's math, it's universal language, should be easier to understand by looking at these common things. So I can show somehow like so. So this is logic, mathematical logic. This is the first thing I learned, or first thing I put in the notebook here. Not the first thing I learned, just learned. This is like high school. When I started high school, I started to write this notebook, and the first thing I wrote there is logic in high school. That was the first classes I took. So there it is, how that looks like. I also make this video for my own note, so I can have this saved somewhere. I also made pictures, but I think video is nice also to share with people around the world, so they can see what people learn here in Serbia. But it's universal. I think mathematics is always the same and same everywhere. So yeah, like these tables, mathematical, what you call equivalence, conjunction. I don't know how you read this in English, but this is in Serbian, Cyrillic. There we go. Implication, negation, some laws of math, distribution. I don't know how you read that as well. Sets. Now we have relations, or relative expression. I don't know how you say that in English exactly, but there we go. Next page. If I can somehow show you this one. There we go. Some basic expressions here. How you write these sets, elements, exist and all that. Quantifiers. And there we go. This is all the same. I mean, the same area, like mathematical logic, just extended to relation. And that now we get functions here. So this is Descartes. I don't know how you call that, something Descartes. So you get functions from here, where you get the relations, just basic relation, getting from one set a relation between two sets, elements of two sets, and you get functions with that. And we get real numbers. This is how that looks like in note in Serbian. I'm not gonna read you this, just a picture to have. I can read that, but I'm making this video in English because my channel is in English, so I want people to understand what I'm showing here. But I also make this for my own note, as I said in the beginning. Alright, so there we go. There is how it's defined and all that, error, some deltas, stuff like that, some laws more, how real numbers are defined. We get from basic logic to something real, which is real numbers, real thing in real world. Next we get geometry, also real world stuff. That is basic laws, definitions and all that. Basic theorems of geometry. Then we get vectors here, how they're wrote Next is triangle. You get some basic theorems, notes about those. Centers. This is a how you call this multi-angle thingy. There's that. Basic notes. Come on. All right. A circle or circle. You get basic angle stuff. Translation, which is isometric transformation, rotation, that kind of stuff. With geometrical stuff, you get when you get circle, you get like this rotation and stuff like that, angles, stuff like that. Next, we get rational algebra expressions. So there's that thing, some basics there. All right. Some inequalities, important inequalities, as you can see here, greater than or smaller than. Some geometrical middle. Next, some theorem. Homothetia, I'm not sure how you translate that in English. You have this trigonometric circle with sine and cosine and all that kind of stuff. That's trigonometry here. Some basic equalities and all that. That's my high school notes, like the basics from mathematics class, not the whole class. Like we had some tasks and all that, but this is like the basic theory and then my high school. Complex numbers, so that kind of stuff you get with these how you call notations, what complex numbers are. Conjugated number, I'm not sure it's called like that when you get like this with a minus I, B. Anyway, quadratic equations, I think that's how it's called when you get this one with 2 here. Some basic equations here, how it's what equals what with these brackets and how it's written here. Next, exponential equations and these expressions here, logarithmic stuff, logarithms, some basic notation, expressions, laws, theorems, stuff like that. Let's go next. Trigonometry, this is like with angles again, trigonometry, but extended with this tangential stuff, arctang and stuff like that. Some basic expressions, equations, stuff like that. Again, this circle, yeah, this is just like extended. You get more stuff to work with these equations and some more theorems, notes and all that. And then we get inverse trigonometry functions, sinus, cosinus. This is a area of triangle. We get tangent theorem. there. This is area of multi-angle thingy. We get that from just triangle. Here an expression there. Next, circle again. We get some basic here. Next, pyramids, stuff like that. Mathematical sphere, just sphere I guess, or ball. You get basic stuff here. Volume, surface area. Next is system of linear equations, how they are made with these things, determinants, stuff. What relates, how they're made, what relates to what. You get also these V3, V2. Next, how you add them up. You get some rules there, Saros rule, Kramer. And then we get vectors. Yep, just some vectors. I gotta speed this up because my camera doesn't have any time to record, or my phone doesn't have space. Alright, so this is analytical geometry. You get circle, ellipse, hyperbola, parabola. Then we get rows. Next, system of equations and stuff like that. Formulas, functions, no. L'Hopital theorem here. Combination stuff. Binom formula. Hope I have time in this video, or space in my phone. Polynomial stuff, trigonometry stuff. Again, trigonometry is like 2 years I think I studied. And that's pretty much it. This is all you need pretty much for mathematics anyway. Like during high school I just relearned mathematics, restudied differential stuff. Integrals, some basics I needed to learn twice, or no, twice, so I can remember them better, and some extras I used at the end of high school. I didn't remember those, I don't care really. Alright, so that's it. That's my basic mathematics I learned during high school, my notes. Hope you liked the video. Bye.